Hey yo, what's up guys, this is DPX. Welcome back to another review. Today I'm reviewing Arcane, and just before we get into this is a spoiler review. That shouldn't come as a surprise because most, if not all, of my reviews for shows are spoiler reviews. But that being said, I need you to watch this show, because what I think about it will fucking alarm. Because what I think about it will really tell you. I'm just gonna get it right out of the way. You need to watch this show. This show is so good. In fact, I'd even say this show is incredible. But why is it incredible? Well, let's get into it. Hi guys, DPX here. Welcome to another review. Reviewing today, Arcane, Season 1, since they renewed it for Season 2. So Season 1. Now before we get started, you know what to do. Be check this video, subscribe, and hit the bell, and leave a comment, or I'll jinx you. Get it? So Arcane is a series on Netflix that takes place within the universe of League of Legends. Now, a bit of background. I love to play video games, of course, but I don't really play League of Legends. I don't know, it's just not my type of game. I do know that it is massively popular and massively addicting. I just never really played it, and based on what I've heard about how addicting it is, I'm kind of afraid to play it. But regardless, I've seen a lot of ads for this show, and like the animation looked good and everything, but I kind of didn't watch it because I wasn't that big of a League of Legends fan. And then I heard that you don't need to play League of Legends in order to get this show, so I gave it a watch, and oh, this show is fantastic. Now this show is kinda like, it's sort of backstory. From what I know, it's backstory for a lot of the characters in League of Legends. It mainly focuses on Vi and Jinx, or as she's known at the beginning, Powder. And that dynamic, I want to say was the best part of the show, but like, honestly, there's so much good to this show, I don't think I can really just say that's the best part, you know. I guess I might as well say what I don't like about this show, get that out of the way. I guess at first, and this doesn't even apply anymore, but at first, the animation was, like, it seemed a little weird, but it definitely grew on me to the point where I think this show has such a unique, like, animation style. Like, it's sort of like 2D cel-shaded 3D animation, if you know what I mean. And I think it looks really good. The music use kinda also felt a little weird, but it grew on me, you know? And then there are some things that feel a little rushed that didn't necessarily grow on me. I feel like the shit with Vi and Jinx, or Powder, was good. It was great writing and shit, but I feel like we didn't get too many cracks in their relationship within the first 3 episodes to warrant. Like, I understand, like, yeah, Jinx, when she was Powder, she you know, killed her family by accident, which was heart-wrenching. That was tough, but I feel like there should have been a little more, like, cracks in their relationship to really warrant the massive breakup. But then again, she was a kid, and I guess she was just impulsive, as you are when you're a kid, so she's like, no, I don't like her anymore. And as Silco is there, Silco is like a master manipulator, bada boom. Well, would it just probably been a thing that you say to your sibling when you're like a young kid, when you're mad at them for something, turned into a turning point and like a turn of like morality, if you know what I mean. I'm using, it seems like I'm using some big complicated terminology here, but whatever. By the way, I want to mention Silco. From what I know, he is actually not a character in League of Legends. So they made up the villain for this show, and I'd say he's pretty cool. At the beginning, he sort of seems like, you know, just your typical mustache twirling villain, and he is a little mustache twirling overall, but like he's more than that. He has like, you know, a plan and motives, and you see he like isn't all evil. He genuinely likes and cares for Jinx, and sort of like took her in as like his own daughter, which I thought was very interesting. But it's not just about them. It's not just about Jinx. It's not just about Vi. It's not just about Silco. It's about like a bunch of other characters, you know? It like I thought the stuff with Jace and Victor, well, it was mostly Jace at first. It was a little random at first, but then later on it just becomes like, you know, I got invested in that, you know, and I like the sort of dynamic between him and Victor, who, like, Victor was sort of like Jace's assistant, and, you know, Victor sort of stopped Jace from jumping to his death, and then later on, Victor gets this disease. Now, Jace has to, like, save Victor, and there's a point where Victor's about to jump to his death, and Jace stops him. And I really I just thought that was a good, like, you know, dynamic between the two, a good switch, in like a good role reversal almost. And if I'm gonna be honest, I think there's just too much, like, there's too much good about this show to really sum it all up in this video. I don't know if I'll do a spoiler discussion. Whenever I say I'll do a spoiler discussion, I never do. But this could warrant a spoiler discussion. And yeah, the first 3 episodes were sort of slow. The ending of the third one was really good, and I kind of binged them all. I didn't watch them how they were released, so I was able to binge them all. But it's a good way to end the first act and wait another week. That might be tough. But I feel like the reason I bring that up, that's not an issue, because I feel like with the rest of the episodes, they kind of make the first 3 better, like with more context and more like follow-up. I feel like the first 3 episodes are made better with the next 6. That is amazing. And from what I know, these are writers, I believe people from Riot Games actually wrote this show, and they don't have much experience in writing shows, and from what I saw, they fucking nailed it. This show is amazing, you know, and there's some genuine emotion here, and it's... What else is there for me to say? Let's see. I feel like every single character in the show is like, has something how do I say this? Something worth being invested in, you know? You got Jinx, Vi, you got Silco, you know, you got Caitlyn, you have Heimerdinger, Jace, and Victor. Everyone is interesting, and no one in this show, nobody in the show is one-dimensional, two-dimensional. Everyone's a three-dimensional character. Even the characters at the beginning, like Vander or Milo or Clagor, sorry. Yeah, they were probably just there to establish, you know, a turning point for our characters by killing them off, but I feel like we got to know them a little bit, not too well, but like enough to where you felt bad when they were killed off. Honestly, I think that's what this show does best. You care about everything. This made me, someone who doesn't care about League of Legends, care about these characters, you know? Care about Vi, care about Jinx, you know? And I think this show is incredible. Guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give Arcane a 10 out of 10. That's right. Maybe my opinion will change. I say that with a lot of my reviews. This is the first time I've given anything a 10 out of 10 in a while. I guess I've just been... I guess I just haven't been confident in giving 10 out of 10s. But I guess hearing everyone else's thoughts on this show kind of made me more confident. But watch this show. If you haven't watched this show yet and you listen to all these spoilers, I still think you should watch it. Even non-League of Legends fans will get a kick out of it. Well, that's my thoughts on Arcane. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? And if you haven't seen it, do you want to see it? Do you not want to see it? Anything about the show, let me know down below. Anyways, be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, or I'll jinx you. Bye!